Hello, once again from the update chair. Patreon update, June 2022. Very Star Trek sounding there. Yeah, glad I didn't charge you guys for last month because it went very much askew. I've moved house officially and filled out all the forms and then had a bunch of other hoops to jump through, but I kind of got a handle on that. But in the middle of that process, my father went into hospital, which was it, and yeah, he was in for a good week, and it was stressful time to say the least. And then I was kind of in a post-crisis slump. He's at home now. A couple of major changes need to be made to the house for him, but you know he's going to be all right for a while yet. That interfered with my plans for what I was going to get out to you. So today I found myself working on a about to be published version of the first part of my Star Wars Muppets trilogy. This one's the Fubian Menace. The next one is the Hampire Strikes Back, and I've yet to decide the Hampire Snacks Back. And then the third one, I have yet to decide what punny type name it's going to be. But I found that working on that rather than any of the stories today, so you're probably going to get that first. Then Gorf, and then all the work I was meant to get done last month. I'll make no promises as to what's going to happen this month, but I should be back on track. I intend to have the Flint Walker complete saga out. There was one decision about where I was going to put the How Chief Hebra the Dragon short story in there, but I've decided that's going in first. That's going to go into the when he tells it in the tavern rather than later when he repeats it at the Fey Feast. And if you haven't read that yet, you're probably not familiar with my Patreon, and you should sign up. The entire thing is there, so that'll be a free ebook this month anyway. The Haunting of Tweeton Manor, the epilogue, is drawn to a close, possibly in a fiery blaze, depending on how they pick things today. So it's possible you might get 2 ebooks out of it. Now these will be both of the interactive fiction type. I'm aware some people may not actually count them, but I do. They're work every day. So you get at least 1, possibly 2 books today, and I'll see where I land on finishing the Little People and the Ship Beneath the Mountain 2nd edition so I can get on with the sequel. Which will be The Mountains of Monsters, and I may pop in and out of that as I work on this as well. That may get a bit confusing for you guys, but I will try and keep the contents section updated. So that way you should be able to find it handily enough. Let's see. And then I'm going to try and pop back and do some of the others. I'm going to work myself back into this, because when I said I had a post-crisis crash, I just completely zoned out. I was functionally useless for a couple of days straight, but hopefully I'll get back on top of that now that things are back to a somewhat normal working arrangement. That's about it. I hope you've all been well, you've all been safe, and continue to be so.